definitely get to it if you have time. Okay. All right.
You don't keep going?
I don't want to do that.
No problem. Okay, so just to repeat, the goal for this afternoon is to create 4 our-way statements, each matching up to one of the dimensions of school climate. You have a couple of worksheets in your handout in order to do that. Feel free to write it on your own paper or whatever. Similar to the way we did it, similar to the way we did the feedback yesterday, we'll do it slightly differently because we have a lot more statements to get through, but we'll do some quick whip arounds, right? Be prepared to present them. It's not necessary to get down to your actions. Like, so when I broke the school safety one down into what we actually did, it's not necessary to do that at all. If you want to do that and you have time, that's fine. You'll just be ahead for tomorrow. But tomorrow, we're going to take a lot of time to figure out how you make your culture statement come alive, and how you, using the home methods, and how you do this. And those will become your culture and climate game plan for the first 90 days of the school year. Okay? All set? All right. Feel free to work on these by yourself or with others. I think my preference would be if you have a partner that you work well with, if you just need the time to think it through by yourself, feel free to do that as well. But in the interaction, I'm building in time for you to get at least an initial 1 or 2 rounds of feedback from somebody else. So if you write all 4, make sure that you've got at least to a couple of people to say, hey, can you read these over before you go and before we share them out. Is that okay? All right. Feel free to work in here. You can work outside. The cafeteria is not too busy, or there's tables out there. I'd like for you to come back at 1:30 and be prepared to share them. Okay. Here's how we'll do the feedback rounds. I'll call on certain people randomly, and you'll share one of the statements. Okay, but be prepared to share just in case you might be one of those people. Okay, because it's random, it can be you all the time. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, so take the next just a little less than an hour to start